Mama yen sorry na ye akechi. The past couple of days now, and that ye twaso edi enkomo afa yen spiritual life. We are talking about our spiritual life, religion for black people, for Africans for that matter. And yaba live ewo Facebook Black Jesus for Life TV. You try be your phone na mo mapa na fe ye dia face so na ye di hon komo enra ye tien ko woni bebre avraham bemoshi or Ghana ye be friend sesia na ye de na abaso ye nua bi ehye ye bo se obeba so Finland na obeka debate no hobi na ene mema Black Jesus ane Daniel Lamptey akwanya ye pa na omotimi enya kwan aka omonsem ne ye because it seems like say some shawma no a ombeso mushegu na the whole debate and the conversation I are having is because Avraham Ben Moshe started he's the one that sparked the whole conversation. Say be before your tone your conscience, it be before your tone your name dear, it be before your tone your power. Now we have been distracted with religion. Na religion na ya so much ya father welcome ya de ebo ya hosafo hini say ye hu Kristo na ya di Yesu echi enye eno ene ekwampana na say enye no kura ene boama nipa ekonanim enti Avraham Ben Moshe argument or de be nyina ne say religion edi ebibifo abro especially Ghana for edi abro ye papa ama ya kechi na ya kechi nso ache enti enanyumre ya twaso with that same conversation. Black Jesus ewa ha ye be man kwan ansana me bie lines na to no na ye pese abeyafo no timinya kwan express present one more a case, one more argument na ye timi atwaso e bie lines na ma wonso ahye wo argument yama mo amaba Facebook live no yama makwa ba mo de na mo hye mayen na obi nso nya akonya encham in na oni yani nkomo ne nyina ne say ye pese ye sua de say yam pani yam pase Ghana man anase Ghana ma yama religion anase Christosom ama ya kechi dia ene na ye wasam eka ye wasam so bon po na ye bon po wi a kwame so na ye sanim. What is the resolution? That's what I mean. And then ye de pray resolution you betimi balance and this is no way trying to disrespect anyone's religion or anyone's faith or anyone's belief. Please beware of that. This conversation, this debate is in no way, shape or form to disrespect anyone's beliefs or faith or spiritual life or spiritual living or religion for that matter. But someone have struck a conversation we ought to have, and as a community, as a society, as one people. So I did be na so be who say and no actually sign and no eboy former na just say I was say to me I should near nipa ne kasa na say enkomo bi wo ha ye dia fa ho na yetimi aye bibi nso afa ho tenayumlei ya sign ababium a black misra juwadwa me na ene most of the time no me ma on kasa ntem wo start say wo kasa so na course na dey basa na mitimi hu say ensem anu a opeso ohweguma Ghana ma a yetwa epono ho ahia a ye wo eponachi in the diaspora was say yitimi edi eho enkomo yie papa ne yehwe kwanya ebetimi afaso aboa ama resolution bi aba anra me taking lots of notes from all the callers wo mo efre any panels ye wo enche bia mebo rem na mafre Ghana ama Ben avraham Ben Moshi abem na yene na edin komo religion and church ebinum say there's no difference. Ebinum say there's a difference. And the word believe and kasano, there's so many definitions for it. Obia any sadia osi ekrim yera Victor Boafo ebwa yen emma what the definition, two different types of definitions for the word believe. Now abrante bi so efra ye emma yeti as a religion and spirituality. So yeah, Adam, there's a difference. Now, Blessing Monday, also making reference to one Pastor Chris, Pastor Chris, my Nigerian pastor, was say Christianity is not a religion; it's a way of life, and also and then Avraham Ben Moshi I can send bebre I have videos bebre and nakura or yabakubi about the secret codes in the New Testament. My name is mo follow no mutimi nyakonya etie ya. Now face you know why something why a lot of videos about the Apostle Paul or most of the New Testament, you know. And I think you know why videos about God saying he's a jealous God, and also and a religion nankasa being the downfall of black people, specifically Africans. Now on the crowd here what they are from about Ghana from Kwais and say Ghana for eho enkomo ena yedie ayo entino said am do kanka ye no mesramwa moma yehu se platform ye yedi so nkomo yi o se fa se kwesi kwabi mesrawo se why ready for na ye be share debate no as a kwesi kwabi obetimi afre aye studio line na enu awo fresh na yen local in na yen shase na ye be frɛ aye Ghana so no way and I criticize our platform he say ye de bedi atem no way say ye criticize platform he say ye be disrespect obi faith and now say obi believe and now say obi abrabo awbo in the Christian world in no way and I see yes our platform he say ye de beton at the boni bi ama your community and now say your society. No, a conversation has been reference and we have there's a conversation that has been conceived. I was say yenina no yeba na yebedi hon komo na fe yepe anodro na yepe ko bia sa controversy ya ebubo bayi yebetime hu num no kre Nepal P yewo epuyechi kase Avraham Ben Moshi in sama wo Kenya na sebo wo be ya ye from common sense family Ghana for wo epuyechi do na ne omo ya adwene ebinim so say there be blaspheming. This is an end of times. Avraham Ben Moshi in sama wo ye ni nia wo kekene de wo kyerɛ sɛ ewiye ben no aben nia revelation eka no a revelation aka to ho no na je sɛ mu na ewe ebinum sɛ saa na Christopher beka no because omunim any other ways any other means a on betimi di approve sɛ abrante ne nsɛm a wɔka no ɛyɛ no korɛ anaasɛ ɛnyɛ no korɛ yɛnyanya sɔfo akasifo yi bi yɛnyanya bi sɛ wɔn afrɛ abrantey ene wono avraham no etime gina one platform so e debate ya wo kuku damasofo wo yentemo pa both in Ghana and in the diaspora ba sofo nkitenkete no na wo mo afa na World Cup ena mo ye hu dede ba sofo kuku dambe te se otabel mo asare agbakono kra de ase sofo asare mo ene SDF sofo penny pastor ewu Church of Pentecost ayi chairman onyina. We have big pastors womo asua womo kura no abɔ ho PhDs ene doctorate ekeke kan mu de ho aje so womo asua Bible no nene ye be yahu debate na yahwe baby a yegina black misraw brana me ma akwanya no ne kasabo na kwesi ye be ma wa bem so si a ya ready so we be frɛ na wa bem na me boy Ghana na me de ben so abaso na ne ye the debate na afi so we don't really have that much time today. Na there's a program at 8 o'clock your time tibenya akwanya na yetimi e debate ni ye pa me ba yesi a na yatoa so
Conference, Encounter Conference 2017. Date 29th and 30th August 2017. Your host, Prophet Eric Isaiah. Venue, Chicago Marriott, Downtown Magnificent Mile. 540 North Michigan Avenue, Illinois, 60611, USA. Contact +1 77345 18485. Times: morning session 10 a.m. Evening session 6:30 p.m. Come and encounter the supernatural power of God in healing, breakthrough, signs, and wonders. In Jesus' name. Come and be blessed. Admission is free. Your host, Prophet Eric Isaiah.
Ajimatefua anefi eni John Bansa ebusia eton safra manfo nyina se womra na won beta wonechi emra womba na ajimatefua eni Rose enwona Bansa ebeka won ho abom se okunu eni woyire sa adwumedie ibekoso 16 September 2017 emra abo 1 p.m. ewo 741 East 84th Street Chicago, Illinois 60619, 84th and Cottage Grove. Our Presbyterian Church of Ghana Redemption Congregation. Yeah, what the reception bet to us were 3850 South Wabash Avenue, Chicago, Illinois 60653. Jumedie bekoso 6 p.m. akosi 1 a.m. And run is our besha watare fe na wodi abetai wonichi. Nipe ebedi jumedie hu chiame eye Kojokin obi maiso a wo New Vision Radio Worcester, Massachusetts. Ya wa nefi ajiman okofro bo Amansan Radio New York. Ye DJ wodi kro wono ene bebo nwom ema yetumi etwa ye na ase. Frelinda ajiman e was 708-224-7625. Sa wo pejumedie hu nsembisa.
Good evening, Ghana. Yasai and Mama Kwababi about 98.3 FM. It is your voice of music, your station, Chicago Bontinso, and your Voga, Voices of Ghanaians Abroad, Jumedi, and I was so good. So, Uti, Midi, Eden, and Agofi Batin, don't have from me, humble lion. I'm large and I'm in charge. Many black Jesus of a care, and I did Jumedi, Daniel lamptey, and I'm Kwanso Eba. Kwesi, I've heard you over to me, Kwesi, our London. Oshayabo send obe journey panel no obe journey debate no now so do the aba menyaminia avraham ben moshi wono enaye leader emma common sense already yes I see cry your debate no we be say avraham ben moshi at the African Ghana back to their senses avraham yeah ojituza nice one. Number go there.
Oh, body Adam boko.
Yo, Mr. Obamade nama boy back on first P Black.
P Black.
Momo say call Black Jesus for Life TV. Black Jesus for Life TV. Obetimi share your life. Kuma ebedi your life. Obetimi share or Black Jesus for Life TV. Na yetimi din come. Okay. Call Black Jesus for Life. Black Jesus. Black Jesus. Yeah, for life.
Black Jesus.
Yeah, okay. Black Jesus for life. For life, no A 4 1 2 3 4 and yeah FOR. Okay. Yo. Okay. Amra Musa ya ninkobo. Many akwesi wo London afei ekwan no ebie obetimi aba na ya lock in now so the debate na ba. Then for the past couple of days now, from last week to now, yani wedding komo pt3 for etie won sembebre. Ya pese ya boni nyina because sa in komo ya was starting, you've sparked a real revolution, should I say?
Yeah.
Ama Ghana for a well PhD dodona ehu se Ghana for aka nipa se bi na nke hia some time ago but enkechi Avraham what can send the bre to the extent say we say bibini aye Ghana ni eye ade na ade na be boa nipa no ye say esikaduro ana say eye beye and then because of we say religion and I say Christosum na yeba do hankoma wa me so ya recap for memory kaka say no what that should jina baby a ujina and say religion and yet the church church say religion is the downfall of Africans na yamma yankase de is the downfall of Ghanaians na o sound so a video be about say Nyankopon say he's a jealous God Mr. eno cheme mukakra denti anana wode revelation ever said Nyankopon says he's a jealous God and what does it entail? What identity what can it say?
No, and not nation in crime to every message is about that we didn't feel this and I feel now.
Mami ya kwesi akwa ba me say free London or no and no di babe see ni kwesi what wala yin so na
yes very
good and ya minim say wo credit more and tiene no ya lock you in only Avraham e de be face so to say dia kum chacha ne de face so no Avraham kwesi ewo London enra wo ba so na aba ya me say phone no ewu yenti no wantimi ene no ene ko mana ne wo say ono de be face so na ono so a church no so ne side of the story and that's any side of the argument. It's a question, Yama and today, I'm Busa Avraham Nyani said, what can Sembebre from religion being the downfall of Ghanaians or being the downfall of Africans, and more so, and Yama Bebre Waka say, Impo, yes, is an invented character. Now in Sembebre, and I'm sure say what TB will be, and Tiana, yes, Sanso Mana Konya Manache Muyepa, now for your ya caught baby a walker say, before ya diampa. Na yesi enye ne momono boniye bibidia na ya form na yesi no na ye na ye ko hoso enti Avraham twaso mami
no just the America say na ko pay jealous God maybe am say when you Christo ni bia na be la get say when you ko pay na say the you na yesi ye so no obi ase the Bible di no ko Old Testament ni mo na ko pay can claim say I am a jealous God. Over Isaiah chapter 42 verse 8 or simply now many obi and chebeni and just the Old Testament now also Christopher person say New Testament no ever say the fulfilling and I say the continuation of the Old Testament many problem so book be o that not to be that say the concerning and I say only the again and let us book no part 2 the New Testament no or contradicting what the same God said in the Old Testament. Into the Old Testament now. We are also bosom a kind of Obia was condemned. Obia or did you complain now Obia was condemned? Into the and Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Elijah, Enoch, Muna, Tetephone, also Nankopa, it's in general. But over the New Testament here. Now Christopher Jesus now almost a Messiah. Everything not the compare now in the whole lot of verses over Philippians chapter 2 verse 5 or the Jesus Christ not a one to be a dear now so when we say only now to say name of a nipa to be able to also when Jesus not to say now only now to the pet and the banner nipa how can God have a co-equal? Yes again one of the MPs one say are you my co-equal? Now only co-equal how much more now it is a good you be compared and it's a idolatry. Now back from the Old Testament. Now back that's the New Testament here. After the Jesus about to now I'm a Christian for creation almost in Jesus in the Old Testament. Now pray a beautiful every prophet, every powerful man. By the idea you say Israel for Moses and Israel for Empire Edition and Copa. Almost Moses. So they were worshiping God directly. But that messenger was there to direct them. Pushing in the prophet Muhammad. But almost but only leader only the Sana Judaism so but I say and not say Christopher almost the Jesus as the say Christian is what to say yes we need to yes no show mo so na do mu say nyankopon there is nowhere in the New Testament that Jesus say I am God worship me Christ ni bia pa all from the Bible no say okay Matthew chapter 20 verse 28 or say the onipa ba no am say we so no name of the soul where you are doing a Christopher we can nyankopon kediam pon kwame the boss only assassin we can see her and I must Jesus and there is no verse in the whole Old Testament say the Messiah should be worshipped or the Messiah is the Son of God. According to the Old Testament, the Messiah is not God. The Messiah is a descendant of King David. For David has seen it. Now David has seen it. No matter what I mean, and I'm also the entire family. So now go pass it in now with the man. And to say make couple and couple with jealous God. The entire family say now couple when so many things also. No I'm not to say to India and I'm not sure now couple now. No India no member any ensure and I'm not maybe now couple fashion. I brought food there. I'm not seeing enjoy. Now the one no I am so no only the obisa for about the Jesus. Now only Nanko Poba about Israel. In Tian Sum Nanko Pon so. Christopher the Yankopon mu Jesus. It is idolatry. A big to make kakusi say Yankopon Yamiansa, God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. We abosum church in the Old Testament. Okay, Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 4. Was it Israel? Rabbi Yankopon, Yankopon Kro. It is Israel for kind of say Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Ehad. Israel, Rabbi Yankopon Yabakope. There is no God but Allah. Now you are Christopher China. Now Copa Danominansa. So now Copa Basako, Oka, almost 3 in 1. No more the Kosia, and in New York about the example. No more the Nipa the example. What the Nankopo compare Nipa? God is unlimited. God is not a human being, and God will never be a human being. The Creator can never be the creation. When you say the Creator is the creation, it is an insult to the Creator. I didn't see the maker, sir. A baker and a tubrodo. Baker or tubrodo. So when you tell the baker is a bread, you are insulting the baker because the baker is not a bread. When you tell a mason, say mason or your diner, we didn't attempt, I didn't hear, a mason and no sit down. Opening the radio station, microphone, I didn't give my. They catch also your microphone, I made it attempt. Why do you call God a human being? So, when you say God is a jealous God, I will say the name Christopher. When we are but no the argument need to say nobody is attacking them, but we are telling them to wake up. The New Testament was invented by Rome, and we never tell the New Testament in America more, UK near the Jew for go. Besides Jew for the Jewish Bible, New Testament become one Jew for Bible. Your son of Tanakh, New Testament be the New Testament original document or Greek which tells you say the Jews have nothing to do with that book. Book no Greek and Israel for book. They share for them Greek, Peter one Greek, and in the New Testament original document or Greek Roman Asolino and the Bo family no you find the Piso family. I can Roman Asolia and started with the Roman Empire and the Catholic Church. Excuse me, with all due respect. Paganism died in the Roman Empire just to resurrect in the church as Christianity. It is something previous. Christianity, no. Europe, abosom, ya born a powder, I born a pampers, actually quote, and you have to give the devil say Christianity. There are Christians who know say Jesus a picture, no, and no, now you see that Borgia, Christopher Brenim, into whom you say picture, no. Christopher Brenim say, who you see cross, idolatry. Christopher the brain say Christmas ayabosom Easter ayabosom. So Christians should wake up and continue their research because abrofona be dadale. Into playing ya kete Yankopon jealous God. No it is a common sense family. Ya could ya Yankopon ba ko no say obi am so Yankopon ba ko no na nimi mechi obi eni ho Yankopon ye alpha and omega. Aya de no me de title we am Jesus in the New Testament. It is God who is alpha and omega according to the book of Isaiah. And so by the New Testament, the Jesus. Now, only the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And he was really open the New Testament here. Only see Jesus is the King of Kings. Jesus about Satisua. When the beginning was Israel. So Jesus about Yumpa. When the beginning was Israel. Who will say Christopher? Only see Jesus. Or beginning was Sunsumu. Jesus beginning was Sunsumu. Now, beginning was Sunsumu. And they are spiritually a Christopher more him for saying, how can you have two kings ruling over you? All said that they are correct. Christians listen more of the words of Jesus and Paul than the words of God. And the Christopher to make us say, Old Testament, a came, and make medium. I didn't hear. One down coupon once some way to that day, and they have to say, no one can before. I can say, Koran, baby, away came. I just say Christopher, when the Greek book, almost a part of the book is not working. It's a common sense family. Young cousin, Yankopon, na ye ko e dia manyankopon ba akono a no nim ni chi obi ni ho nti ma no
yo afra mema watwa so na exam ne fa ne kakra ene mema mo debate ye pa tefo amu Facebook so munya botrema ye na ye ntia mo presentation. Again, this platform is not created to disrespect anybody's and anyone's belief or faith. Awareness, education. We are having a constructive conversation. Tiesramo mo amode comments ebano mon filter no mayen na mo mayen na ye hu se ayadesua se e wo se yesua de na yetimi enya ne ye ho a That is what we need to do as one people. Na yetimi ekoyenim. Ansana mema kwesi abemono mepese Avraham nyakwan na otimi cheche say wonu kakra man say we can about the jealous God. Avraham, you've made a video about tightening. And you have also made a video and made some education about the Apostle Paul. In Sembe Brauka, you say Apostle Paul Nankasano with DC vu a Christopher Bebre. Now, in the Bible, no, so I say, sick of no, a cha. What is our seven? The Yanko Pansem is a kind of new and then interest in Yanko Pansem or Kasa. No, Baba can contradict. How can God contradict himself? Okay. So Christians, and let them interpret it, sir. Yo, then Yanko Pansem is a kind of new one. No, child cannot say Yanko Pansem is powerful. There's nothing that can defeat the word of God. And until we go to Old Testament, let me check in you are not new no air sofano. Old Testament for the Kasa. Almost said that is the Lord. Over New Testament, Paul said, no Paul, may someone say. Now Paul look at me, Paul, may someone say, no, because that is the Lord. I'm here. Okay, and yet, Fanina Bobo Mamina presents an argument once again about the tightening and Apostle Paul with the New Testament are contradictions, baby, of course, about him. Oh, okay. Let's say, I'm not Christopher, 7 previous. There will be any problem. There will be any problem. Your person, you're trying to say, Bible, no doubt, and you'll be on a tray, you're the toy. And the Bible, no, a woman, yatro, said the yatro, no, Sammy, you're interpreting. Men for the year, intermediate, and you'll be here, and a man fat. I saw for your name, a Christopher name. Now, the back again say, we don't like learning and reading on our own. A Christopher, them want to say, we could do saw them, they are so for the KBM your final. We saw for preaching, you know, Kofia. Bible, no, a bit of them, offer the king kind, no research. Parity for him by. Israel Busiokono, a Busioko Dumino, Ruben Simon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Isaac, Zebul of God, Asher, Benjamin, Joseph. And then Uncle choose the tribe of Levi, a Busia Moses, and then near Aaron Fremono. And then Uncle Podcast and Levi, a Busiano, and your mean Uncle Busia. No more Levi, a Busiani, near to me, Bia, Nemum, Omo Asian to Madame Wejuma. Here, Cata, Uncle Templar. We to me see temple, the Bia, apart from the one in Jerusalem. And to Ghana and with your sword, and I could see a sword in the United States. Now, for the temple, there is only one temple. Okay, Psalm 76 verse 1. Or think Uncle Ponasa is Salem, and the Tanabia was Zion, and the Jerusalem temple is here, and Tokabawa, Jew for the conquer empire of the Jerusalem temple is, you know. It is Sabrano, I am not fighting on the Jumo Mujano, and then Uncle Ponsi. Only Nasa, let me phone Nasa, and to let me watch a fan say, who could you Jumaba? If I say, or no oil and pata, a Jumadiamano, and for so the young Chemu 10. Not for tight, no come level 4. And he tight, no, and you level 4 there. And you level now when you are solemn to my dining room, now we get tight here. Now, coupon him in a chrono, no credit, a bacope. Now, said you, I saw for you because to make a say, Old Testament, and you Juma. Now, so tight, dear, a Gusuya Juma, I don't hear a Yesicano. And you so for me, no, this kind of you be ya. No, Mom, I'm a fast one. Wow. Then cases will be the I am one, but a free will offering, even in the New Testament. If I say, I'm to give you tight. Abraham, Mammy, Unya Juni, Unya Levini. Well, it's tight in the dear. I lay you for Chafa, also for name, also for them said lay before there. No mum and quite winky, and no munia bear a guso moje tight. When Chia, the Asamtua, young wow, or more tight card, like a record. He's right, man, or more tight card. Says I make a Jew for the great tight here. I didn't hear. Temple no bubu, there is no temple. Until let me phone in Nigo Bayajuma, and to Jew for into your tight. And ya then Yama Memono, Gentiles no Guama Memono, Yaquatan scripture way, and maybe Giamon for Sika. I saw for the Okra, who fear, no so for natural Oba Soliache. Now, who Mar Soliache and what tight about, by force. By force. It is Sunday. Obi only our budget tight, or no Chrono Wobo. Now, Kupring me. Into tight and Diano and a matrimonial. And Apostle Paul, Diano, Christopher name is Paul. Jesus here for Paul on Caho.
Yes, who fell for the Paul and Cowan. So Jesus as a stay. Paul never saw Jesus. Paul, where Jesus die, where Jesus will be. Christopher named himself according to Matthew chapter 16, verse 13. Jesus the corner ordinary Peter. And it said Jesus knew no baby Jesus idea. And the Peter and the way say Jesus idea. Paul is here. Also nam Damascus. And the question Jesus. What's the topic on Paula? Paul is also Jesus or Damascus. You are showing different tray. You are showing different tray. I say Paul is in church every Christ. Paul Kasa no contradicting Jesus. Paul Kasa no contradicting Yankopon. Oko Genesis chapter 17 verse 9. When Yankopon catch Abraham says, "Only na see for the law of circumcision." Yes, I say, we are Jew now you Bema. We are now you Bema on the 8th day. You chetia. And then Yankopon be a sign de ma Abraham na se for. Yankopon ka say, "Obi aye momonoto said. We are botono. Obi che we fi ni mem." Who will do New Testament? Galatians chapter 5 verse 2. Not Paul say, me Paul, me say, so you come with Chetia, Christo whom man fast war mouth. No just a Paul that's what I say, you come with Chetia, now we Jesus a dear, and me are not very identity. So you Christo ni papa, now we take Chetia there, and your Paul or part and say, oh, to be Jesus. So, it's a Paul, and you say never contradictory, it's Jesus as him. Paul the car said, you quitty and rinchuma, and GD and the booty problem. Paul can say, we didn't know Pomasua, La Budia, Galatians 3:10. So we didn't know Pomasua, La Budia. I think we're going to couple of years ago. When will be a dinner Pomera, Juma, La Budia. And you are winning Branaso and also Diabase, according to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. When Uncle Ponka Hebrew for say, so we didn't know some so and the Mashadia Swa, and Shra when you never about the toe. Shra at the count, and Chrome, Shra at the count, from Waba, so we see Uncle Pone. Deuteronomy chapter 28, over verse 15. No, what I say. So we see the winning coupon. So we begin Uncle Pomera Swa, and we mean another Bauso. Okay, America way. So we did America and Raswa, and I will be good citizen. I will need you and him. So we to America Mra and Rami will be. And so we are to Mra and I got Domino. Or you are then a Paul catcher Christopher said, Yanko Pomera and Negma. Abraham over Matthew chapter 19, verse number 16. Everybody Jesus and chain, I catch Jesus say, or church left at the Papa Bay and a million in the Dankwa. Jesus catch and say, I didn't know from the Papa or Bakupena. Now, so person will not come could be ransom. So, nature would be Yanko Pomera and some soa, and now you're 3 minutes. But Paul at the Cassette and Yanko Pomera. It means that Christopher because Paul, the doctrine, and my name is for Oko Old Testament here, Yanko Poshemra, and no more young and the Mayan rate. Yanko Posiman Ripreko, Man Riakranche, Man Rikoto. Over New Testament here, 1 Timothy 4:4. Paul say, Yanko Pabodi in Naya, Nasia Biasadagia, Yanku Bibia, Yanko Posiman, Paul say, I choose one. Yes, here Paul, and yet here Yanko Paul. Over Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. Isaiah can say, Omo Ripreko, Namina, Yanko Pabas. Now, Isaiah Paul Wakasa, which means Paul. Amos chapter 3, verse 7 was say, a rabbin and coupon Yibribi, a Jew with virginity, actually, Nkua, a deep one answer. God reveals his secrets and plans to his servant, the prophet. Now, coupon prophet, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, no, and prophet, but then coupon prophet, Paul Caron, Peter Caron, John Caron. Now, we are then after the big John when you was them, condemn the deep for Naka. Moses is a Kasa, not Paul Kasa, you see, brother Paul. And in the big problem, Wabba, there be a new Jesus cancel in Uncle Jesus and keep it that. John chapter 14, verse 28, you also say, Samu Jamia and can you need beg you say, Miracle is Janin chain. If you say, me Jamu or Yakasiasime, the Father is greater than I am. No Jesus for Chelsea, and many sides in Uncle Over 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16, Paul says, Onyanko Jimmy, where the one name, meaning Jesus is God. How can Jesus be God? When Jesus prayed to God, every year you tell you assembly as well. Yes, you can say, I dated our family. Jesus was calling God. How can God call God? It is a new sort to the Creator. Let us say, Nankupon the baby, and then Nankupon on the bull, Nipano. Ni pass our one, and then we pass our bro, and Nankupon, so Kumi Nankupon. And then Nankupon with 3 days. What an insult! Oh, it is that doctrine na Christopher your mistakes the breeding na every Paul in church and I Christopher bebre who kape brother Paul says that who kape brother Paul says that avraham is here for Paul on count. So we are sounding a wake up call. We are not insulting anybody. We are saying to you, and your book no da. You share book no da. Oh, at the time, Charlie, at the time, so book no the DCD. Oh, and the higher man know. Monday, yes, I saw them. Tuesday, yes, I saw them. Wednesday, yes, I saw them. Thursday, yes, I saw them. Then, yes, I saw them. So, my name is United States, any European, yes, I don't bomb, bra. They be a question, I saw them. We have to get up on our asses and go to work so that the nation will work again. God doesn't listen to prayer. God listens to your effort. So we didn't go pomraso. We won't be saying Uncle Porsche, we didn't go pomraso. Now bompire, when pie bokra yechiwade. According to Proverbs chapter 28, and verse 8. Oh, said the Oyina Sufri, now Copo Emirati, one of Nampai Bompo Yechiwade. I know my other Adania. Open multi-millionaires in our country and the pastors, Adentia, they leverage on the members. Monday, Babato collection, Tuesday collection, Wednesday collection, Ofiniama, Boafodia, sow seed. Now, sow seed, we need to be a verse no Bible. So, we do our sow them as sow seed. Oh, Jena went here, Ofiniama, and the other way, which discuss some could see us all that, who was all another. We discuss a Kotasa, who was our friend, but not so for that came. And when you catch so Munjai. Say only once a week to crank because Bible in the Old Testament when you could say and Juma God wants us to go to work for 6 days. Now that also so for actually. And the Old Testament you could say 1 day per and for actually. I do for disrupting that do for do 6 days they are working. But we pray 6 days. Actually 6 days. Let the oh. It's a lazy. Everyone can some pipe one, and one pipe the aqua, any with a crank Casanche, aqua, any with a Casanche. We have to put more effort and less prayer. That is what we are saying. The common sense family, you are not the man on the say, now could power, now could put here with young pipe, which I would them now bomb fire, and could put and the mountains, and now saw them, or be to be a faster now when you have to make offer. Now could put us must say a fast in 30 days. Now could power show. What do the animal say the dynamic? Also, so very fast in 30 days. I just said in previous when I could on a song, they concrete your goom. And I just want to fast in 30 days as with you. The whole Torah, Genesis to Deuteronomy, fasting about open war, and the 10th day of the 7th month. And from the Yom Kippur, Israel for the year fasting. In Judaism, fasting about open, fasting Kakaka, and a Jew for the back. You need to say that temple, no matter fasting, Holocaust day, no matter fasting. But fasting, the Bible, no matter Torah, and yet once in a year, now could profit the whole year. Jew for the fasting about okay. Now you're done and then you're fasting 30 days. I mean, like I said, I can't be problem over. And then one who was so called you are 21 days fasting. No matter who became 21 days fasting at your mama. Now, just say me 1 year within 21 days now. Fasting, they come in. I don't so for now, mom. It's a village, say you bush, say you feel it. So for we sorry, we mammy, we sorry, over you before, who auntie, no bit your brochure on selling the mammy, no selling also for no proclamation now. And when you see a so for in die, they should study the Bible well, teach the truth, tell Ghanaians to get up and go to work. I mean, you can. God is there and God listens to everybody.
Yo, me that say, Minia Kwesi, why are there say why are patient to listen? I know say why jot to something down to counter. Minia Kwesi, ejinemu my Christopher no a Christoni and Avraham so ejinemu ma common sense for and nesem and the atu jana. Mesra muma yenya botre no bia present the side of the conversation. Na yesua de it's an awareness, it's a platform yeah the eba says susuan pass yaira and it's time for us to awake. Na say yenyina yeso na ya wo kwampani mu a ene yema no kure no yema practice na Yesu achi na yedi no yen show the days akosi evangelist akosi ewu so ababontin abe preachi afa Yesu Kristo ho na wakan sempi eno another day ye de no so ebebem na di ho komo na every Tuesday and every Monday bia ye bedi san komo ya akosi time Ghana fo aye welp yechi ene Ghana fo aye wo Ghana ye beti ase ne ehu bebi anokore ni ewo na ye di echi na afi in Kenya aba na impact bi aba akwasi wo so forward ye bra mama o mrepa bomodia tobo ase na baba mu from the Christian side.
All right, okay. There was a self one Akwenya. Mechi papa ne say Amosia o.
Your friend Avraham Ben Moshi.
Oh, Avraham.
Yeah.
Me opinion Avraham Moses Michiao and then Mbre. Media me police criminologist. Me name Metropolitan Police and a yejuma. Me a police officer, but me o Christoni. And me here bra Avraham the cafe nyina no. Me born topper in 3 subjects. 1, I was so much against pastors or feeling say omo to make us say ye be boy for any agis canom omo fan ko pass at omo fancy so die no now omo they according to big cars. That's one thing that I saw. And I'm also who say or disbelieve say Jesus existed. Now it was something the white invented. I say omo they have share ye before so. And I'm also who say some of the quotations now Okotifi Bible no who say it be contradicting because Andrew Compo make reference we say or see Jesus I didn't say Jesus or say Paul say how to call it say Paul and the same feet anyway to say like when Paul was on Damascus road now all corner Jesus man he fry you know he saw say I mean it wasn't the right thing. I mean Obia on the choice of any of everything. Fine, all is accepted. And you really be to be. I'm going to be because I am an academician. No, it's going to be more on the history from how Christianity started, and we drive all the way a little bit to the Bible. Into Ama Obia, I will just mix the English with the Chi, so that Obia also on Chi, no. No, Obia also the person will be able to understand where I'm coming from. Anyway, me also for me evangelist. I was born as a Christian. I remain as a Christian. I will do my things as a Christian, and I don't disbelieve Obi anyway. Fine. The pastor Papa B etnasi. Israel name. He was how to call it? He was a politician. This is what this man said. But as we know, the first altar outside the church mentioned Jesus. The Jewish historian called Flavius Josephus, who wrote a history of Judaism around AD 93. I won't put it in here, but Otiaso eba ifom kakra and oka assembly. But Obia about 20 years after Joseph, we had a Roman politician called Pliny and Tacitus, who held some of the highest offices of the state at the beginning of the 2nd century AD. From Tacitus, we learned that Jesus was executed. Where your history, any Bible, where you only power or not witness Jesus. Or see, Jesus was executed while Pontius Pilate was then the king. And this is AD 26 to 36. Let me break down before I go there. Many of them manage on Jesus etiasi. Now the question I'm throwing, where you used to hear Bible where you obey a witness here, and this archaeologist, any historian a witness say that man Jesus was brought to Pontius Pilate. And the person Avraham said, if somebody witnessed that man Jesus, only a Ghanaian, that time, after the death of Jesus, Avraham was nowhere to be found. Avraham only came before the death of Christ. And then disproving this statement. From the history book, it said, Obi eyewitnesses said Jesus Christ was sent to Pontius Pilate before me Avraham assimilating, unless we all now go back to find out, say, did Pontius Pilate ever existed? If the answer becomes yes, then let's find out, did they bring anybody to him by then and they find Jesus are now? And another question is, see, Jesus na ye born di you know, and your brother no oba ye krom ebibimemu me use Ghana pe and oba say yes so and the Bible ne emayen the person be say afam so say when how to call John Wesley time, you know, I know now United Kingdom are all preaching yeah omu wini source no and to John Wesley no also omode Jesus ne ebe share na because we are getting the point totally lost. He said, Ghanaians and Africans, and the Yetina baby, and the Obroni, Waba, no Odi by Waba Sani, Jesus, without thinking, said, United Kingdom and other parts of European countries, you know, there was Onyamidi and Jesus here. John Wesley, I've given you only one. I don't want to go too much. John Wesley and the brothers. These people preach and preach and preach. You see, your own Methodist Church, United Kingdom. I'm saying about Africa. Me used to gather penny. Me pacho now. John Wesley was starting the preaching the other. So on your research, me pacho. Uncle history books mo. And into yen to me and person kwesi broni finu ko prepope and oba how to call it oba Ghana and oba any yesuma bosom fine and the media because the only yamsuma of Ghana no na ya bosom fine, no dispute about that, but into also no no mujiji said no let me say now almost no where they lost. Send your notice when we say Jesus was invented. Now if Jesus was invented, now obia no assume Jesus now all preaching. And are we not contradicting ourselves? Open but they make an ultimate kakra.
Ethiopia.
Yes, are we not contradicting ourselves? We are not with that epunature no. Obia go krom oba yo besisu or see for we ma me na me say obi no odi nyamesem ebe to wo man so say mo nsia and mo so mo and mo nsia into 21st century mind of some Ghanaian so-called scholars, you know, and I discover say how to call it Jesus was invented and he's not a real person. And he didn't me boy, you know, me say from Obama Yoko Roman Empire. Yoko be started plainly Tasachios now. Almost say they saw Jesus being executed by the Romans, you know. Were they lying? Were they just making it up? So no say Jesus was invented and the I want to see the Bible. Already and also explaining the Bible as it is. But I've heard this man also saying, he said, the Bible is a history. When anytime you are doing argument, you know, and so making sure that your contradiction wouldn't be that much. Because I've heard him on Kofi Aduman's TV, all can say the Bible is a history. A history book can never be said, we read it as it is. History book, we extract information. When you read things as it is, it means it is a normal thing. There's no value to it. But what the God did, not the God or Bible mudia, then I found you are contradicting yourself. You might as well have to say, the book, you have to say that the book is still a history book. Because when they will catch me, say, you explain and read the Bible as it is there. There no, you see, my catch say, when God even comes to me face to face, maybe God, I also see you are who you are. But I did not call all because the originating of God, you know, a mystery. Papa, I've always questioned people at my work. On the white now, they are amazed as to why I start here worrying me a hanger off. Also can be said, the only fact in Bible is one pair. Then the second said, Jesus not of fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, and also or disprove now. Because for you to take some from the Bible and not believe others from the Bible, you are still contradicting yourself because you might as well have to say, fast back on to maintain. Because the won't Trinity at here. As we said, so you read the Bible as it is now. And yourself will be said the author of the book said, this is what you have written. And I am really marveled about what you guys have written. And so can I get a generous meaning to everything now? Much of Bible no man now. Because you can't just tell me, say you can't just pick some part of the Bible and explain it to me thoroughly, so that I'll believe you, and later when you get to another part, because the Old Testament came to fulfill the New Testament, whether you like it or not. The Old Testament came to fulfill the New Testament. All that it means in itself. Old Testament, New Testament, no Emma. And there are certain things you are it happened in the Old Testament. So one bombardier and Papa, you explain it the way how to call it. Maybe I don't know. We explain it. Once the Ghanaians are lazy, they have to get up from their house and go to work. Perfect. But I know who said. If somebody goes to church Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, have you been to Japan before? I'm a police officer. Japan now. When you go there, people are there, and master, the almost said, almost the red because I'm an officer, I have to be very careful. Monday to Tuesday and Monday to Sunday, all that they do is they worship these big people. And see, what are you going to say about that? Because they are also in Europe. Are you going to say a percentage of them are working, so the country is moving on? Yes, Ghana too, there are certain percentage of people that they are working, that the country is moving on. And then you know, who can assemble man a talk only people asuma. You have to have a base and a streamline. You have to fall within these two things. Because Bible John chapter this verse that it doesn't make any big difference. One point in and say one, you don't believe in how to call it oils now. But have you read the Bible to extend the same? When there are some people handkerchief for whatever it is. If you don't believe it now, then the fact is that they have recorded certain events in the Bible. No, that does not disprove said Sisi and so be you're wrong. Also make another point. He said, how can you call Obioto Pano, say bacon and whatever it is now a insult? Let me tell you, once you don't understand the Trinity, you always get confused. Because one, the mystery of God, some person maybe I say, one I recorded the history of God. She said, no, or God did it. The person say, which history book recorded God? There's no history book on this earth that recorded God. I want to put it point blank. Bible and stipulated certain things about Jesus and God. And he said, if you have shifted the goalpost from Jesus, then we see God is the only person we have to worship through him. Fine. But person maybe will say, how did God came to be? Because it's a question you need to answer to. So what did God did there? And big man, you need to also find out how did God came. Because want to mean and just and can't tell me say God is the biggest of all ways, you know. And when I say your worship, because somebody is also going to throw dust into your eyes and say, okay, Mr. Avraham, Majedi, but who recorded the event of God? Because we don't have any event of God, boss. Because Trinity na ebimu omontiasene se onyame by se onipa ne seso. The reason why Bible recorded it in it without quoting anything, a simple understanding in the sense matter se onipa no obaen because onipa say a mystery. And it is a wamba not wamba we who say oye onipa na. How would you even feel him? Even the Jewish themselves na kasano kampono sa papa we kampono, they didn't even like him. They didn't even like Jesus. So how can you imagine the controversies on answer papa Jesus na kasa? Let assume without admitting. Can you imagine onipana yam pena semena kasa no? Can you imagine the torture and the disgrace that person will go through? Even imagine your own family. So obi mpe watu webusiemu anamu namo mpe bako aso webusiema. Can you imagine what you'll be going through? And for you to quote say some part of this Bible no that verse of this Bible is acceptable, but the other part, is not acceptable. I'm talking about tithes. There are two versions of tithes in the Bible. The lady side is there, and another one to God said, also test me with this and see how I will open heavens. And the man said, oh, Kotida. The Amitsian said it's for the ladies, and this one is for that people, and that one is for that people. And the maker said, for you to get the full understanding and the in-depth of the Holy Bible that you are looking at, if you don't understand, the best person to do is to find out a true Bible, no? So if they tell you say it was written by Paul, whoever, whatever it is, then you dive into, because the Bible was not written for mere people. That's one thing so many people are getting confused about it. Because a book, it has got a strange meaning. Well, you might say, Jesus Christ hasn't got any father, hasn't got any mother. The first thing you say, and how did that person came? But because on person Onipa be confused, that is why this man came, and it has been recorded by history, and that's what I just read to you. And he said, when Bible, for example, I don't quote the Bible, which history recorded it, and I've given you the person in the part Flavius Josephus, and I think that gentleman it's a history book, and he said, oh no, see the first timer on no or your pagan on Jinyamindi, or see the first timer on no or Tisa Wenu. He was the first person that mentioned the name Jesus. And so no, who did that? Why didn't he say some man? I met some man, but I believe some man or to say, but he was able to and say it specifically, that man that he met was Jesus. And he said, if somebody else recorded it like that, now within no time, you be disproving winning history book, who has got more legs? Because there's no any accurate history book on this earth. And obviously maybe assuming without admitting this. So we see God is the only person we have to worship through him. Quoting the Bible from Genesis to Revelation now. The other time committee said Revelation on June. So how can you pick some of the things in the Bible and believe it and the rest, And who told you it's the true version? Because it's like somebody who has written a storybook. Now who catch him say this part in the memafa, the other part in the mempa, and wait. I mean, when you do that, your thinking is so earthly. Because the only thing you could have done is I want to find out genuinely who is this Jesus. Because Jesus or to say. Now we are now. Everybody will also back you and say, okay, for example, somebody like me, I'll back you and say, okay, Mr. Let's find out who is that Jesus. Because we finding it so weird, we finding it so mystery. That man Jesus, but who can say it is invented? Who invented Jesus? Because before the white man came to Africa, how to call it? Other preachers was already on the ground, and I've given you one. How to call it? Methodist people. John Wesley and the brothers, they were preaching. We say United Kingdom, God save the Queen. Go and read all the verses. You see Jesus there. And who civilization and restore civilization no later than how many years? Say you be disproving. They wrote the book. They saw it now. History now. Are we going to say into bogus? Because around since when did Uganda even started writing? Since when did Uganda even started seeing all these things? And only a very baseline on Jesus, let's all come together and Babaukati said he was invented. You haven't made somebody like me that I've just educated myself so much, I will see you are below belt. Because one to me no one can say criminals are people who just steal and do that without me seeing we are there say nothing. Sorry, so what me catch us say just out of the blue. So me catch us say criminals. Hey, you be obianchene any moko anyway. Na bra who and chini moko ni way da. How are you even going to believe what I'm saying?
Okay. Yo, Kwesi, yada wasi also when your bre are presented was side of the conversation. It's here for any area for motion or Facebook. So me person me remind them myself Voga Jumedina Wasugusu I would say it is the voice of Ghanaians abroad. Now Jumedina is a creative platform for all Ghanaians in the diaspora to come on this platform and this forum for us to create a dialogue. Ebema Amagana Etimia Pim so akronym the progression. We want to get involved with the progression of our nation from the socio-economic sector for us to have for us to bring a resolution and for us to have a socio-economic justice for all Ghanaians and also to upgrade our conscience. We need to upgrade our conscience as one people. And you create our platform and issues are dealing with Ghana for you know you Timmy Ababe Diho and Komo. Nyami Adoma next week, Mondays and Tuesdays, any day this and Komo. And then person would tear both sides of the argument. Na Mondays no na say Munsama Mucho you know you Timmy Akinkai. Avraham Mr. Bremuma na you mean call Minia Daniel Lamptey so what can same now also who you want to say
yo but I mean you know what can suffer about mesre obi biara or better person in the dialogue piano should know my background, my belief system and should know me very well. What we say my video be and then a YouTube channel we number channel about House of Torah Ghana on YouTube. Explaining the 5 kingdoms and how Rome invented Jesus. The other man or say, meaning, quite fast so your Bible, no. Now, quite say the whole Bible, no. The Old and the New Testament. Na me jibibi. Do I care about the Bible? Do I need the Bible? Do I need a book to tell me there is God? Every Bible in Africa. Bible in Africa, no. That's not Africa for ye need say ufo be ebony. Bible mba ya no na yenim se bo kro no e bone Bible mba ya no na yenim se ko wi obi board ya wa ye bone ebra na Bible mba ya kra no na yesuro bone e chen Bible aba because na yenim se ko fa obi yere ya busum bekun wo ko obi wansem entrom na odobe wa busum bekun say Bible. The Old Testament is the history of the Jewish people and no Old Testament Ghana ni wansem ni Kwame Nkrumah Nchorobi, Rollins Nchorobi, Israel for history, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Moses, history book, King David, and the Roman for inventing New Testament, and the better lichi. And Timanian once in a Christopher Nancy, say, the Jewish Bible no Mukrano, your friend no Tanakh, New Testament to be uncount, New Testament, a Roman for the inventing. Now, I can better be sending another question, Kakra. Why was first century historians quiet about Jesus? No first century historian wrote about Jesus. Josephus din. Mesrano, onim Josephus. Josephus, Nidian Kasankasa, Yafan Flavio Josephus. Yafan Josephus ben Mattiyahu, and I said Josephus ben Matthias. Yawunu AD 37. Jesus also Jesus will AD 31. So Jesus will AD 31. No, Josephus will AD 37. The part of Jesus. Many people AD 90 was AD or talk about Jesus. Somebody who never saw Jesus was writing about Jesus, just like Paul. It's more for Josephus and Memukra Josephus. Josephus Josephus or your Israeli or your scholar. He was born into the family of Levite. Now Josephus, AD 70, a blood Romans no quite destroyed Jerusalem temple, no, and the Josephus Sarandai, and no quite Roman for no, and so and that way Flavius Titus, Josephus, who now obey an interpreter, no way you see a never walk conquer Israel. Josephus Pacho say, Wajatum, or by joining Roman for no, but Jerusalem temple, no, or Pacho, Momu Bubono. Titus and Titus Bubu Temple and Tomu call back. And Flavius Josephus and the Roman for the Bopa into a true book with the Jewish wars. Anyway, antiquities of the Jews. That's what you know. Sunday, I said them 16 years. I am researching. And to me, uncle be anywhere. I would do was on the far. Over Cassan and Hometing. And so you have Botre, no Kusne Josephus once a year. Josephus, no influence the invention of the New Testament. And your Josephus, any family be your family, the Piso family, Piso family, only a Greek for, and no creative New Testament. I say, being able to watch the Bible and give it Old Testament, Old Testament, a history book. Now, young common sense family, we accept the truth wherever it comes from. Some say, or comfort can cry, I was so with you too. So, who came not or comfort air come, not comfort as a man for the area. Comfort no come, but the new one family as a papa. And if you want to be very sincere with yourself, you accept the truth wherever it comes from. Old Testament, no. Me Jimmy say there be woman it make sense. Me mo krono, me for be yere. E mo ni mrade. Na Old Testament na da wono. Enyi ni nyina na ye Nyankopon asem. E bi di fo no say Nyankopon asem woka. Na e bi nso ye history. E bi say Chronicles, nomne the book of Samuel, nomne the book of Esther. E a story book, the book of Psalms. E ya nom. Enye book we na da chem say Nyankopon. So I don't need a book to tell me there is God. Common sense will tell me there is a creator. Common sense will tell me there is God. And to me, in China, Obroni for book on Bremen, and some who send me we are the bonnet. Abra Bible in Africa, now Africa for Yenim Chronia bonnet. And tell you book on the I know there is God because every creation has a creator. It's logic and common sense tells me there is a creator. So, Anna will make another submission. Be say, God came as a human being to die for sinners. What are you telling me? What are you telling me? Nyankopon no ye nipa bone, ana nipa ye ne ye Nyankopon bone. Say Nyankopon no ye nipa bone dia, Nyankopon no so pa ye chaw. Ye nipa ne ye Nyankopon bone. Ye ne wo se akopa ne chaw. Ye nipa na yampa chaw. Na Nyankopon isi fuma da nipa. Na Nyankopon sa ba wu ama nipa e de apata ma no ho. Does this make sense? Wo ba kra ye wo bone a. Wo na be fa wo ba na pa ne chaw, ana wo ba ne wo so be pa wo chaw. Na ye say Nyankopon ye yampa ne chaw. Na Nyankopon ifi soro. Christians are blaming the devil for bringing sin.
Avraham, and hono Christopher Jitum sad nemo mono say by grace adumunti Nyankopon ba obewu ma ye no ya adum grace. Ye nim say ne ane bone anka ye na wo say panacho nenso no.
Well, contradicting
okay, go ahead. Land mame.
Yeah, there was a Christian believe in him. Okay, why the man the power bone enya bonsam.
No, correct.
If God want to put an end to sin, why didn't God kill the devil instead of God himself coming to die? Does this make sense? Satan is still living and God came to die. Why didn't God kill that devil? Or Kronfo Bamudem, Kronfo not second, Papa Ukra second. Instead of you killing the thief, you didn't kill the thief. You rather killed yourself to save your child. Does this make sense? I was saying God should kill the devil who brought the son, so that there won't be any Satan to tempt man again, so that mankind and God will have a relationship. Christians are telling me Satan is still alive. God came to die to save man. They should check their belief system. That is why Christians were brought up to ask questions.
You mean to tell me there is no grace? There is no grace ever. There cannot be no grace.
Grace adum ye aduma mo obi Nyankopon mra so okay Genesis na no what there nya adum awrade anim adenti na no wa ya adum no wa nya adum because odi Nyankopon asem so America krom na wutimi you are under grace because you haven't broken the law. And you are under grace. You are enjoying utimi 93 adum wasi because you have not broken any law. Once you steal, the law will be looking for you. And adum Christian interpretation of Adam is wrong. Adam when you obey the commandments, you are under grace. When you break the law, there is no grace for we breaking law. We're breaking Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 20. Or see, Oba enswa ejabone. eja enso wo ba bone na wo kra wo ye bone no ono an obewu. Every human being is 100% responsible for his sins. When Adam sinned for himself. God will not condemn me for the sins of Adam. When I sin for myself. I don't sin for you. And into the judgment day, like Christopher Krakano, or be a bit when Yankupo him Akobu Akonta. Bonnie Ayabi and Yankupo Ebewu Ajayan, and Yaden Obebu at the judgment day. God died to save mankind from sin. Why will God judge us again? Meaning God has saved everybody. Christians should start questioning their belief system. Their belief system is lying to them, telling them they are under grace. Christ died for you. Don't worry. But yet, also an eye for an eye, and a measure for measure. We live in a universe. Anything you do, it will come back to you. To every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. We are confua. You be here. We didn't conconsa. You be doing conconsa. Who for bigger? You be power. When didn't cry, Yankupo Chiawaka. Yankupo or for bonning Joe or the bonny free. Yankupo di bonnia or be set Chiawaka. David Ecofa Yuri, and no cum Yuri account. Unari Yankupo Yano. David, may you know Baku 18. Yankupoma on one yumba Absalom. And you will not die. Yankupo said David. It says why you went. No man say kind absolutely will fear. It says we kunipa. Would you bonia Yankupo Chiawaka? Na Christopher the concept never say. A man kuma when you bonnet. Na ya bonia. You will ochigina for you a jamin chain. Odiamaye. And the Christonity a human no bokronoa. Yes, unti of a bokrono. Or for will bigger. Yes, unti of a for bigger. And I am for Jesus a cramba Africa. Minianoma Mowa Quantum, Ghana, a brand of your son bosom, the part show, like your four bigger. Aquadacra, young grown bra, or bar, young grown bra, me and another, and in the name of Jesus, that's a corona yabon woman, that's a corona yabo. And you know, former President Rollins, a cafe, they don't fear the Bible, they don't fear the Quran. Like your family minister, your president, and Uncle Kojina Antoaso, Akoso Bodium, I can't tell some, I can't tell Antoine Madinu. The government paying the minister, now the big Ganesika, Busman Kumia, like they will start speaking the truth. They will hold the Bible in court and still will be lying. Oh yeah? Let us wake up. Let us wake up. We don't need a book. Abraham Crow Bible. Abraham Tiafi, Bible no atro. Abraham was so many uncle. Enoch also many uncle. Yankupo Fane Kosro. Enoch address Bible no atro. Genesis no atro. Deuteronomy no atro. One so many uncle. Adam address no atro Bible. Isaac Tiafi, we are Bible. Bible na change Yankupo na common sense na change Yankupo. Common sense only the ability to make good and sound judgment. Me ya dia kakem for taxi. Obiri mobile phone de mua. Your common sense will tell you say mobile phone we e obi dia. Ne contact wo so enti be ndum phone no. Train nipa ni fra fa komano. Once I will be chip na to atwe no na wo conscious kwa na wo ko say obi phone na wa fai obi phone na wa fai woni obi yere kra kwada na wo conscious na wo kasa say hwe yo obi yiri yo hwe yo obi yiri yo wo ko bokro no wa adwuma mu na wo conscious na wo kasa adan na bibini ya to ya adwena twene na ya ma book e na control yan adentia dia ya de to ya mbe nyina endo be share santini ya fa ni John but John ya santini John ya santini Matthew ya santini Philip ya santini
Hallelujah
Africa dinkla ya to atwene
I see
Africa kwano nkroma ne friend Francis but when you see Francis leather or you see African name and then Africa for ya rasa ye dia ya to atwene obi hu di bi o Bible no dia to ne ba eye me won Christopher say Judas enye Adentina Judas Judas no Jesus mai. No say Judas for you Jesus mai and why mistake. But yes you need one there and then fast one. What are you telling me? The oyi appointion man and why mistake. But you cool appointion the oyi appointion man. What are you telling me?
And no Christopher and to Judas one.
Yes, almost they don't from Judas. Nanka Christo ni bia o first born to ni Judas. Or your ba to ni Judas wa. Oba ni Judas wa. Mumu si ni pano we wu agemo. They don't question their belief system. And you keep quiet and suffer. It's a Christopher policy. And say, trust and obey. Just obey. Don't ask questions.
Mamima, mama ni akwesi nkanta kakra ye binti no ye bin ena de me pese mo present more na questions no be next week Monday and Tuesday. Akwesi me da wase nyame nhira say wo so waba se wuginem na won so the side of the conversation here Christopher de ade aba na ye nua Daniel me Daniel be me just I want you to counter a little bit na me Daniel mrana jumedi atwaso no na yakoyenem kwasi brem ma me be few minutes na insama avraham akanyina no ye hwe bia wo so gina.
All right, okay. Only three things. While contradicting on baby. One, I don't need the white to tell me there is God. Before the white came, I saw no one say, when no one say, we are your bonnet, na and this abrafana fa, among yes, I'm summon bab, and go him say, we in your bonnet, we in yes. Okay, so why is it that say, Omode Bayano? Omode Bayano? Oh no, only two baby no, Ojidiana. And secondly, so what prompted him to realize Jesus doesn't exist? And the second, said, or say part of the Old Testament, if you are and you're correct, we putting it that way. If you are and you're papa, but some said, they are proven all because you can't just wake up and tell me that part of it is not true, boss. It wouldn't make sense to me. It wouldn't make sense to any academician. It will never, unless he substantiates, say this part of the Old Testament, completely false, and it was written by ABCD. Because you can't just wake up and tell me, say, because you look there, no. You can jump to conclusion, say that particular part is not relevant in the Bible. I mean, what sense does it make? What sense does it make sense? Part of the Old Testament, without even substantiating it, but you are just saying it. And the person be saying the same. Has he ever solicited for money on social media before? So has he offering this my money and yeah. But somebody saying the same. Has he ever sat on social media to solicit for money before? Because so I suffer now. Omudi scan here. Omudi yes say no. Omudi yes and fine. Majiatum. If it's no good, fine. Majiatum. I want to ask him himself. Has he ever sat on social media to solicit for money before?
Okay.
If he says yes, then he has contradicted himself. He has contradicted himself. It's so well. And to know better or answer to 3 questions. See,
yo, Avraham answer. Mama na me call me Daniel also.
So you answer first question. Now, opposite first, me say, abrafra the Bible by ye never train yamesom. And yes, I am kind when he me say, a brand Bible number Africa no. Na ye nim say Nyankopon wa na. Na ye nim say Nyankopon kra wo ho anso broni ba. Na ye nim papa ne bone. Nke Bible no na never train say Nyankopon bi o baabi. Ye nim Nyankopon dada. Na ye nim say wo bokro no a eye bone. Ofa wo beyere a eye bone. We ni brade a eye bone. Ofa aboa woni aboa kura da eye bone. Won obema ne bema da eye bone. Ye kura na ye system of judgment. Tete no Bible kura nyamba ye no. Emema mienu kura koda na ye chemo a ye twam wosu. No bomusuo. Ukofo beyere a woni oba no ye twam wosu. How ka say Bible na betre nyamesom. They talk to be no me say Old Testament dey be a force. Nka say dey be a force. Old Testament no ya chemu nyansa. Nti me fremi nya no en say onu kra wo nya teaching kakra. Old Testament no ya chemu 3. First part no ye Torah, second part no ye Nevi'im, and the third part no ye Ketuvim. Torah the law, the 5 books of Moses, and the second part no Nevi'im the prophet, the writings of the prophet, and the third part no righteous. No, it is not considered the word of God.
You start having under the question. You
need to the book of Esther, and then the story of the Jews during the Media and Persia time. The book of Psalms of the Old Testament. You don't believe it. And to stick to that, you don't divide, because if I want to divide it, probably you would have find yourself in a very hot waters. Trust me, the same way you can elaborate on certain things, the same way somebody too can read and write. All that you said in the Old Testament, we never elaborate. We never divided it, because if you want me to go through by Torah and all these things there, then get ready for me. Because all that you said, Old Testament. Yes, summarize it. Ubi sent me about the Muhammad said Old Testament, a Jew for book, open source book, and I see contact the Jewish people.
You go straight to the point, the way you said it.
I mean,
all that said was Old Testament. You never divided it, because if I wanted to divide it,
you wrap up as answer next. Me person me Daniel rapping na my when you butre TBBA. Akwesi say I lock you in. Nyame aduma next week Monday and Tuesday. Avraham, so ne ya adwene sa. Ye beto aso. Aha, ye beto aso. Na mo man fa de aka na Daniel lamptey na wono so fa ne nkyere mu emra na fa adwumedi no ensia. And ye mie call ye mie ma omo amfre in because ne person ye tie more of the presentation na next week ba ye timi ama omo kwan ama omo cham in. Daniel fane nyina ewie ma ye obey in the next 5 minutes na
okay, let's me why.
Yo nyame nhira bibia next week yes ade mo baba biom yo Daniel.
Okay, what I want to say is I've been listening to both parts and everything. Bill Moshe, you the man, keep doing what you do. You know, our people need to start doing some research. We need to start reading books. There are a whole lot of books out there that we need to, begin reading. You fighting somebody who is teaching you something that will bring you or put your foot onto the path of your ancient ancestors. One thing, the terrible thing to waste is your mind. Once you waste your mind, you out. Once you lose your history, you out. So to get back on the right path, you have to get back on the path of your ancestors. Okay, every time you say something, then Christians say, where you get information from? How do you know who wrote that book? Who wrote that book? How do you know where they get it from? How do you believe that? Well, I got some news for you. Those who wrote the book got those information from your motherland, Africa, where it all began, in a place called Egypt, ancient Kemet. Archaeologists from all over the world, the United States, Australia, or Europe, everywhere, they always been in Egypt, and we come from over there. They always go there digging stuff up to now. The more they dig, the blacker it gets. What is it that you can get it? People, do some research. Those who wrote the book that is against any religion, they got the information from Egypt. The information is written on the walls, on the pyramid walls in Egypt. Right now, today, it's written in hieroglyphic form, and it's been there over 11,000 years. This information predated any religion, 11,000 years. This is the same story that is being recopied and recopied, and the more they copy, the white it gets. You see? Why don't you go back to the same route where they got the information from to write the Bible, so you will be able to know if they're telling you the truth or not? Because the Bible is fake from A to Z. Any religion from A to Z is fake. It was made to manipulate you. It was made to put fear in you. It was made to make you feel guilty when you're trying to do certain things. Okay? Buy a book called Stolen Legacy by George G.M. James. There's another book called Christianity Before Christ. Okay? There's a book called Egyptian Book of the Dead. There's a book called The Destruction of Black Civilization by Dr. Chancellor Williams. The list, I can give you more books to buy. Before you come on the radio station and say stuff that you do not understand, please make sure you read some books first. Do this. It will make it easier for everyone, and we don't have to be on the radio. Instead of sharing knowledge, sharing ideas, then it becomes like argument. We don't need this. Okay? Value yourself. You are the Christ. Okay, you are the Christ that is to come. Know your history, know who you are, and you will start to think different. Because me personally, I won't be on the radio here and say stuff that I haven't checked deep into it. Just like Ben Moshe, he's on point. and y'all need to learn from him. Y'all need to learn from anybody like me or Ben Moshe. There are a lot of scholars on the YouTube. Yes, everything on the internet is not accurate, but there are a lot of accurate information there. I say a lot of accurate information right there. And I will keep banging on this. There is no Jesus Christ. He did never exist in the first place. I will keep banging on this until you make your research and see what I see.
Can you elaborate a little bit on that Jesus Christ issue, and your proof how people invented Jesus Christ?
Okay, Jesus Christ was invented by Constantine, you know, by a Council of Nicaea. Okay, Nicea. If you Google Council of Nicaea, it will tell you a whole lot of things, and the way you think of your beloved Jesus Christ, you will start to think different if you have some brains. You know, Jesus Christ, first, when the Greek invaded Egypt and conquered, okay, this guy called Ptolemy Soter, Soter, Soter means the savior. Okay, he wanted to be made pharaoh and also be worshipped, and out of fear, because they slaughtered the Egyptians there, and these Egyptians were Africans. Anytime you hear Egyptian, you're talking about black people. Okay, slaughtered them, and so the rest of the people, they have got fear in them. So they did exactly what Ptolemy asked them to do. Okay, so they made him a pharaoh, and then they made an image for him, and they call this image Serapis. All what I'm saying, you can Google that and you will see everything, because it's a lot of information. Okay, this use Serapis information, his image, as Jesus worshiping this, and then later on they changed the name. Here we have Jesus Christ. But this whole Jesus story was a story of one of the Egyptian gods whose name is Heru, Heru. Heru is the one they took his information and put it on the European man, blue eye, brown hair, and they say, this is your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You know, you go to somebody you call witch and say, in the name of Jesus, in the blood of Jesus, this witch will slap you across your face if you think that name move this witch. You don't even understand what witch really means.
Daniel, you know I told you I'm going to give you a whole day for just you.
Yeah, that has to come, because I have a lot of information I need to get across.
And we know that. And so this debate, I tell you for your better mercy, Nyamishra mo se money Edin Komona money Ashabom up to now. Jumedia twaso eba ya for mumreka kra. Esanse mu hodonti ya pese muti ni ekoso. Na enkofo mo debating na no. Again, it's not, this platform is not created, and I say we are here to blaspheme or to disrespect anybody's belief or anybody's religion or anybody's spiritual walk. But we want to have a conversation. Now, who no kra etuemu ho na wasomu yie. So we are Christiania na wasomu yie. Se uyo binswa in sama ebobo ba no ene de fa Bible no won sada enyintuma na ama onya awakening bi se awasa ukoye research fa ho anasa ukọ na kohwehwe ne kura etuemu. Enti no yesramo fa platform yi enye se ebia ye de nkrofo aba so na ye ton ade bone na bi we are putting forth an awareness said the bear who be a wugina ye na wagina ho ye na se no kura no so ewo wafa fabra fa no kura ne bra na emwa ma impact ewo ye nkrofo so said the bear we can really move forward socially, spiritually, physically, economically. We can really see the impact on our people. enti no de ye nyina eno no nyame enhira obi bia se ene so oni yen abehwe abom na ye di enkomo wa wo pese wo ka panel hi bia no bomodin ya Black Jesus for Life TV wo so a wo hwe ya send an information and I say wo bibia a message to Black Jesus nsa ebeka I believe say Kojo what's name Kojo what Kojo Oscar, you can send an email. Oh, Ama Yadawase. You can also like our page on Facebook, WGC 98.3 FM. Yadamunyina Mwase, Mwamuba, Sunyina, Robbie Johnson, Nyamin Shrao, Johnny Woods, one of our favorites, Mr. Victor Boafu, Nyamin Shra Munyina, Sunaba, Blessing Mandy, of course, one and only. Yes, Checha Munyina, Yadamunyina, Mwase, Nyame Enchro Bibia. Next week, Monday and Tuesday, yes, Sanso, Ewahaya, Edi, Sa, and Komoya, Biobna, Yatu. So impact our people and impact ourselves. Until we meet again, Midi Edina Nagofi Boatin, Dodona Fremi and K Humble Lion. I'm large and I'm in charge. But Modian said you would stay united because I'm gonna say united we stand, divided we fall. Nyame Enshra Obibia. Next program coming up is Progressive Mind. Stay tuned.
Yeah.